Good afternoon. My name is Sagar Mode.
And I'm Rachel Urban.
We are the co-president of next year's nursing class.
Today, it's our pleasure to welcome you to the pinning ceremony for the Raritan Valley Community College Nursing Programs Class of 2014. The pinning ceremony is a traditional welcoming into the profession of nursing. It began in the 12th century when new monks were initiated into the Knights of the Order of the Hospital of St. John the Baptist. As each monk vowed to serve the sick, he was given a Maltese cross as an emblem of his commitment. These were the first badges given to those who nurse.
Later, the mother of modern nursing theory, Florence Nightingale, was awarded the Red Cross of St. George in recognition for her tireless service during the Crimean War. To share the honor, she in turn presented a Medal of Excellence to her pupils.
Today, pinning is a time to celebrate the completion of one journey and the beginning to another, to honor challenges faced and surmounted, to commend compassion in the face of adversity, and to laud dedication and fortitude despite difficulty.
Today we honor, commend, and applaud the class of 2014.
Please stand and join us in welcoming the class of 2014 to the stage.
When you look back on times we had, I hope you smile and know that through the good and through the bad, I was on your side when nobody could hold us down. We claimed the brightest star and we came so far, and know they won't forget. Whenever you remember times gone by, remember how we held our heads so high when all this world was there for us, and we believed that we could touch the sky. Whenever you remember, I'll be there. Remember how we reached that dream together. Whenever you remember, when you think back on all we've done, I hope you're proud. When you look back and see how far we've come, it was our time to shine, and nobody could hold us down. They thought they'd see us fall, but we stood so tall, and no, we won't forget. Whenever you remember times gone by, remember how we held our heads so high when all this world was there for us. We believed that we could touch the sky.
Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Are you saying it? Say it.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please welcome our college president, Jim Vantantino, to the podium, please.
Thank you so much. It is, it takes your breath away, really. What wonderful things you're doing, and you bring such honor to the school and carry on the great New Jersey tradition of nursing, starting in the Civil War with Walt Whitman and Clara Barton. Congratulations and best of luck.
Thank you, President Vantantino. Please welcome Catherine Hepson McVicker, member of the RVCC Board of Trustees, to the podium, please.
Thank you. On behalf of everyone on the Board of Trustees, I bring congratulations and best wishes to the graduates and to their support teams of parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, spouses, children, cousins, and friends. You all stand tall on the achievements here at RVCC, and you stand on the brink of really exciting healthcare careers in ways that we probably could not even have imagined even a few years ago. So let's get on with the good times, and congratulations, and on with your careers. Thank you.
Please welcome our day president, Maria Gomez.
Thank you and welcome. I'm Maria Gomez, the Student Nurse Association president of our day class. I am so excited to be here tonight and share this tremendous accomplishment with all these amazing nurses on stage today. I want to thank all of you that came out tonight to celebrate this milestone with us. We truly could not have done it without all of you who are here, and I would really like to give you all a round of applause. Thank you so much. I'd also like to thank my family for putting up with my absence over the past 2 years. Sorry, excuse me. I've lost count as to how many times I had to turn down playing a game, watching a movie, or just hanging out because, well, I had to study. I know I said I have to study at least 1,000 times. I missed band concerts, teacher conferences, and family and neighborhood get-togethers. But I know all of you had to make sacrifices along the way too. Additionally, I'd like to apologize for waking you up at 4 a.m. because I had to study or leave for clinicals, for talking to you in unintelligible medical jargon, for diagnosing you and myself with medical and psychological disorders, and for using you to practice my skills and head-to-toe assessments. So you don't have to worry anymore, no IV will be put in you. The road to tonight was not an easy one. For me, as well as my fellow classmates, it has been the most challenging thing I have ever done. And all of us, I know, have had trials along the way. Some of us have grieved the loss of family and friends. Some of us ended relationships. Some of us juggled a full-time school schedule with a full-time work schedule. Some of us managed our children's schedule while going to school and working. Some of us endured class for a second time. Some of us suffered from depression or illness. And some of us had our doubts about our ability to finish. I will frankly say that at the beginning of the semester, I said, I don't know if I have it in me to dig deep down inside and get to this finish line. But we are here. We made it, guys! I'd like to congratulate you all in your dedication, perseverance, and hard work. And I'd like to thank our instructors for continuously raising the bar and challenging us to do better, telling us like it is, and at times believing in us more than we believed in ourselves. Many of us have had encounters with nurses who helped our family, friends, or us through illness or during a hospital stay. I know I will always remember the nurse who sat with me through the labor of my child and the nurses who taught us about type 2 diabetes and how to manage it. And I know that all of you have a story about a nurse who has touched your life. So why did you all become a nurse? What drove you to put yourself through all of this? For me, it's because health, illness, and the workings of the human body are so fascinating. But mostly it's because I want to make a difference in the lives of others, to listen, to offer an empathetic word, a compassionate touch, and sometimes even save a life. I think that as we go forward at nurses, it is really important for us to remember that our patients are fellow human beings, not their disease or addictions. For some of them, we will be the only person in their life to treat them with dignity and respect, or to offer them mercy and grace at a time when they are at their lowest, or scared, confused, or even ready to die or about to die. And that's why I want to be a nurse. I want to be that person there for them. I'm really grateful. Thank you. I'm really grateful and excited this journey is over, and I want to congratulate all of you again for making it here, and I will end with these words. The future doesn't lay ahead of you waiting to happen. It lies deep inside of you waiting to be discovered. So go forward and discover it and grab it. Thank you. At this point, I'd like to welcome to the podium one of my companions in caring, President of the evening class, Karen Appleton.
I'm Karen Appleton, president of the evening class. Before I start, I just wanted to say thank you to all the instructors, because without you, I wouldn't be up here. Professor Ballard, Professor Stetson, both Stetsons, and husband and wife professors, and all my evening classmates. I couldn't have done it without their support. I am pleased to present our keynote speaker for the class of 2014, Alice Brophy. Ms. Brophy received her RN education from the County College of Morris and her BSN from William Patterson University. She also received her master's in public health from Rutgers Robert Wood Johnson University Medical School. In 1995, she joined the Community VNA and was appointed president and CEO in 2001. She has received many prestigious awards, including a Nurse Recognition Award from the New Jersey League of Nursing in 2009, and the Sigma Theta Tau Outstanding Achievement Award in 2006. Ms. Brophy has also written and been awarded many grants, including a 3-year grant from the esteemed Robert Wood Johnson Foundation, which she used to establish emergency readiness in Somerset County and further train and certify home health aides in the community. Ms. Brophy also serves on many boards throughout New Jersey and Somerset County, including the Somerset County Bioterrorism Committee and the Raritan Valley College Professional Advisory Committee. It is through her commitment to the changing needs of communities that she has been able to provide direction and leadership to the Community VNA. So without further delay, please let me present Ms. Alice Brophy.
Thank you. And before I start, let me say I am not a professional speaker, so bear with me. And I hope that you'll hear my passion through what I have to tell you. Good afternoon, and it is both a pleasure and a great honor to be here with you, celebrating your achievement on this memorable day to start your nursing careers. I would like to believe it was just yesterday that I stood on a similar stage, receiving my pin, which I still wear proudly. I remember it like it was yesterday, but I have to say it was almost 40 years ago. I hope you'll look at that as a testament to my passion for nursing, and certainly not my age. I'd like to share my thoughts with you about nursing, about its future, and where you fit in. Healthcare is in a crisis in the United States today, either here and in the country. There are an ever-increasing number of uninsured, there are healthcare disparities, lack of access to care, gaps in practice, escalating costs, and the graying of our population. As nurses, and as you accept your PIN today, we shoulder these burdens and assume the responsibilities for addressing these issues as well as those of decreasing the burden of disease. Did you know there are over 11 million nurses in the world? Over 2.5 million in the United States alone. Nurses represent the largest single group in healthcare. Can you imagine if we were to find our voice, our nursing voice, how effective we could be in transforming the current system and effecting much-needed change? It's up to us. You hold the destiny of our profession in your hands. We don't know what the future really holds, not in our lives or in the field of nursing, but we do carry the responsibility of continuing to move it forward and shaping it to make sure it meets the needs of our patients, our families, and our communities. And who we are as nurses is what makes that happen. What words come to mind when you think about a nurse? We could probably think about a million different ones, but for me it's a single word, it's caring. Where the C stands for compassionate, the A stands for advocate, the R for respectful, the I for integrity, the N for nurturing, and the G stands for continued, ongoing growth. I actually came up with enough words I could have spelled supercalifragilistic, expialidocious, I can't even say it. But I don't think we have enough time for that. Nursing is a profession you are drawn to, whether it's because of an event in your life, a lifelong dream, or simply a happenstance. You'll know if it's right for you. There are so many opportunities that will be available to you in time, positions such as administrators, managers, teachers, researchers, and more currently, things like staff nursing, clinic nursing, my personal bias, community health nursing, as well as many, many others. You'll learn with each new job things that you like and things that you don't like, what energizes you and what drains you. Learn from each and every one and focus your job searches on how to reach your personal passion. The first year will be tough as you go from being student to job seeker to initiate nurse. And I can guarantee it will be difficult and more challenging than you're imagining. But great things will come. Walt Disney said it perfectly when he stated, "All our dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them." And your dreams can and will come true as nurses. You'll see the need for change, and you'll step up to it. That's what we're due because we're nurses. The spirit and determination that you showed in completing this really arduous nursing program is the same spirit and determination that will help you navigate those steps. You'll experience a plethora of emotions, heart-wrenching moments that move you to tears, frustratingly difficult moments in dealing with physicians or families and even other nurses. But you'll also experience the joy of life, of giving of yourself, and of knowing you've made a difference. I'll share a short story with you. A friend of mine said you should always share a story. So I'm going to try this. When I was my very first year as a nurse, in fact, I think it was my very first month, I worked on the 3 to 11 shift in a hospital. An 87-year-old man had been admitted that morning with pneumonia. And during shift report, it was stated that the doctor didn't expect him to make it through the night. He wasn't responding to the antibiotics, his fever and congestion were worsening, and he was no longer coherent. Just in case something happened, they wanted to let us know he had no family that they could reach. We received our assignments that day, and he was to be one of my patients. So I went in to check on all my other patients first, and for some reason, I went to see him last. He was, as reported, doing very poorly, and I could see that he was uncomfortable and agitated. For the rest of the evening, every time I had a chance, I'd sit with him and just talk about crazy things, anything that came to my mind. I took my dinner break with him and read him the book I'd brought with me to work. And during the course of the night, as I found time to sit with him, he seemed less agitated and maybe even a little more comfortable. As I was getting ready to go off duty, I stopped in to see him just that one last time and noticed his breathing pattern had changed. And I called the nurse in charge for the night shift. I had her call the doctor, and the doctor said, let him go peacefully. There's nothing else we can do. So I sat with him a little longer and just held his hand. And I had this compunction just to lean over and kiss him on his forehead. And with that, his hand went limp in my hand, and he passed away. I tell you this story not for the oohs or the ahs or anything like that, but I want to tell you what a difference a nurse can make. If you ask the doctor, he'd tell you he was less agitated because he was dying. If you asked a nurse, she'd know why he was less agitated, because we took the time to sit with him with our compassion. The next day, I came into work, and my supervisor asked to see me. Oh, I was quaking in my nurse's shoes. I thought, oh no, what had I done now? And I knew that night nurse was not too happy with me. I really had upset her schedule. So I slowly walked to her office, and she asked me to sit down. She shared with me that a distant niece of the patient who died last night contacted them and was distraught that he had passed away alone without anyone besides him. She asked if I would call her. And I don't know how the supervisor even knew I was in there, but she knew, and I agreed I'd call her. So I made that call, and I know to this day that his passing was easier for her to accept, knowing that someone had been with him and had shown him the compassion that his life commanded. Those are the moments that what we do are so important. It's what makes us nurses, and please promise me you'll never give that up. There are two sides to nursing, the art side and the science side. We need both of them. The science side is utilizing all those best practices you've learned, the latest research, technology, and innovation. But the art side is caring for patients with compassion and with understanding. I want to leave you with my top 10 tips for nursing. Try to say that 10 times fast. Number 1, believe in yourself. You have and will continue to accomplish great, great things in your careers. Stay prepared, stay current, continue your education whenever you can. It's never too early and never too late. Be involved. Join committees, attend meetings, join your nursing association, everything you can do to stay involved in your profession. Share your heart. That's why you're a nurse. Face your fears and forge ahead. With change comes fear, and that's okay. Know that you have the courage and the ability to overcome it. As your student president said, I never thought I'd get here, and I never thought I'd get through this year. Well, you did, because you have that commitment. Be optimistic, and always surround yourself with positive people. Learn to communicate well. Present that clear picture. What you have to say and what you have to share is extremely important. Find your passion, and again, for me, this is so important. What drives you, and then align your job and your passion. Your first job won't be your last, and you'll learn something new at every single job you take. Maintain your professional ethics. Listen to your gut. You'll know when something's right and when something's not. Take care of yourself. Take time for yourself. You will need to re-energize and able to continue to give to others. Be proud of what you've accomplished and wear your nursing pin prominently. It represents your dedication to your patients, your badge of courage for everything nurses do, and your medal of honor for the respect nurses have for the miracle of life and the finality of death, being the ones who help bring new lives into the world and who ease the pain of those who pass from it. Wear it proudly. Today is the celebration of your dedication to the field of nursing. Wherever you go from this day forward, may you, like myself, remember this moment and relish it always. Each one of you will help to shape the destiny of our profession. I commend you for choosing the field of nursing as your career, and thank you for the wonderful work you will do and for the lives you will touch. Congratulations.
These are for you. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Brophy. Please welcome Phoebe Scully, Secretary for the Day Class, and Ashley Diaz, a member of the Pinning Committee, to the podium.
Hi, thank you. This year, along with 19 other graduating classes before us, we had the opportunity to learn from an exceptional professor. A professor who also graduated from our nursing program, went on to Seton Hall University to graduate with her bachelor's degree, and obtained her master's at Rutgers University. She has done everything from run her own private practice, pediatric clinical nurse specialist, to currently working as a nurse practitioner for Monmouth County Corrections. But when she wasn't in jail, she was here with us, her students, always encouraging, pushing us, supporting us along our journey to join this wonderful profession she so obviously loves. She has been an instrumental part of the nursing faculty here at Raritan Valley Community College, and is not only the coordinator of the Nursing Psychiatric Mental Health course, but also the creator of our Trends in Nursing Service Learning project.
Our fabulous professor, Jan Butler, has decided that it is time for her to retire. Therefore, we will be the last class that has the great privilege of learning from her. I know that we speak for our whole class and the many classes before us when we say thank you. Thank you for showing us the importance of seeing the whole patient, not just physically, but also emotionally and psychologically. Thank you for teaching us the importance of setting boundaries for ourselves and our patients. Thank you for your support, guidance, warmth, humor, and approachability. But most importantly, thank you for being a strong mentor and friend to so many of us. Future RVCC nursing students will definitely be missing out on an incredible educator. From the nursing class of 2014, we want to present you with these flowers and extend our congratulations on your retirement and wish you the best of luck on your future endeavors in jail. Professor Butler, you are surely be missed.
I am truly touched. The best thing that ever happened to me was when I graduated from this program in '84. And I never believed that I would be teaching for 20 years. I have learned so much from every student I've ever had. And I'll never forget you because you're the last. And you pulled this off. I never expected to. Thank you.
Every graduate on this stage is worthy of an award simply for surviving a nursing program's challenges and rigors. Each of us has worked equally hard to succeed. It is impossible to reach this pinning point victory without great fortitude, focus, and diligence.
However, in the spirit of recognizing excellence amongst excellence, our faculty have some special awards to present. Please welcome the Department of Health Science Education Chair, Professor Patrice Case.
Thank you, thank you. Good afternoon and welcome to the 42nd Pinning and Award Ceremony here at RVCC. We are gathered here today to give special recognition to the second largest graduating RN cohort from RVCC, the class of 2014. It seems like only yesterday when you were back in Camp I Can and the first day of simulation lab with Professor Curley, and you were really very diligently learning how to wash your hands. And how many minutes did it take you to do that? Like 20, 25 minutes, correct? You never thought that washing your hands was going to be so important, but probably, as you know, over the last 2 years, it probably is one of the most important things that you would ever learn. This group has survived blackouts, brownouts, power failures, hurricanes, floods, fire drills, computer failures, snowstorms, ATI testing, ATI capstone, clickers, evolve case studies, web study, care plans, concept maps, SimMan, SimBaby, and of course, your biggest challenge, the nursing faculty. You have all worked so hard over the past 2 years to achieve the honor of receiving your nursing pins, which is a traditional symbol of program completion from nursing school. It is fitting to hold this pinning ceremony after National Nurses Week, which was last week, which is celebrated every year in honor of Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing. The purpose of National Nurses Week is to raise public awareness at the value of nursing and how to educate the public about the vital role registered nurses play in meeting the healthcare needs of the American people. Although Nightingale is viewed as the founder of modern nursing, even such a visionary such as she would be amazed at the vital and prominent role that contemporary nurses have in healthcare today. Contemporary nursing studies consistently demonstrate that good nursing care dramatically improves health outcomes. I am pleased that these graduates will be joining the profession of nursing, which has grown to more than 3 million nationally since the days of our founding, now forming the largest sector of the country's healthcare workforce. These graduates will be joining a profession that has been consistently ranked as the most trusted and respected of all professionals every year by the Gallup poll since 2001. While nursing has changed a great deal since Nightingale's time, it truly remains a profession committed to improving the health and well-being of the American people and the international community at large. This graduating class is certainly up to the challenge, and I firmly believe that they are ready to continue the tradition of healing and caring to advance the nation's health. On behalf of the nursing faculty and staff, congratulations to the class of 2014. Before I present the pinning ceremony awards, I would like to ask the nursing faculty and staff to please rise and be recognized for all their contributions in preparing these 92 new nurse graduates. Please stand. At this time, I would like to acknowledge the class of 2014, the officers of the SNA, the Student Nurse Association, and the pinning committee. They have selflessly given up their time and energy this past year, providing leadership roles in order for this wonderful pinning ceremony to occur. I would like to ask the officers to rise and be recognized. So we have the co-presidents, Maria Gomez and Karen Appleton. We have co-vice presidents Ravi Mode and Lynn Rodriguez. We have co-secretaries Crystal Seagreaves and Phoebe Scully. We have co-treasurers Jackie Ryan and Daniel Halverson. And we have the pinning committee, Ashley Wilson and Allison Cornell. Congratulations and thank you. And now it's my pleasure to present the following awards. The first award this afternoon is presented to the student for achieving the highest GPA in the nursing program. The student has achieved a perfect 4.0 GPA in the nursing program while raising a family and working full-time during the day and attending school in the evening. No easy feat, trust me. The recipient of this Academic Achievement Award for 2014 is Dawn LaBeouf. The second award is the New Jersey League for Nursing Leadership Award, which will be presented by Professor Beryl Stetson, who is the RVCC ambassador to the New Jersey League for Nursing.
Well, As the League for Nursing's faculty ambassador and as the next chairperson of the Health Education Department, I'm honored to present this award, the New Jersey League for Nursing Leadership Award, and it's presented to Maria Gomez. Let me just tell you a little bit about the award. The award is given to a student who demonstrates true leadership qualities and dedication to co-curricular activities throughout their final year at RVCC. In addition to the plaque, the award also entitles Maria to a free one-year membership in the New Jersey League for Nursing. So, and of course, while I'm at the microphone, Stetson Squared, my husband and I want to congratulate you and welcome you to the profession. Very proud of you. We are very proud of you.
The next award is the Ann 5 Spirit of Nursing Award for the day program. This particular award was voted on solely by the day program student body. The students were told to vote for the student who best exemplifies caring in their interactions with colleagues, peers, and their patients. This award is given in the honor of a distinguished faculty member, Ann Fives, who was a nursing faculty member at RVCC for over 25 years. Professor Fives motivated her students and the nursing faculty towards excellence. The Ann Fives Spirit of Nursing Award for 2014 is awarded to a student who radiates the spirit of nursing. The students voted for Helen Matchett. So now we have the Ann Fives Award for the evening program. So again, the student body voted, and the award is going to be given to Dawn LaBeouf. The next award is the Rosalia Hamilton Leadership Award. Rosalia Hamilton was a nursing faculty member at RVCC for over 35 years. She served as the chairperson of the nursing department for over 15 years, demonstrating expertise in teaching effectiveness and leadership while contributing richly to the college and the community. The recipient of this year's Leadership Award exemplifies these leadership qualities. His name is Daniel Halverson.
So much.
The next award is the Joanne Sargent Award for Clinical Excellence. This award is given in memory of a former nursing faculty member, Joanna Sargent. This award is given to a student who exemplifies the characteristics needed for exceptional bedside nursing care and superior nursing skills. There are so many students who fit this description. However, a decision had to be made, and I am pleased to announce that the Award for Clinical Excellence for 2014 will be presented to Helen Matchett. Another surprise. The next award is the Excellence in Writing Award. The purpose of this award is to recognize excellence in student writing during their final year at RVCC. This year's award is given to a student for her creative and skillful writing that was presented for an assignment during nursing of the childbearing course. The recipient of this year's Writing Award is a student who distinguished herself through her writing by her ability to translate the ethical issues and evidence-based nursing interventions related to organization and leadership in nursing and powerlessness in the birth environment. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of the Writing Achievement Award for 2014, Sally Stacy. Sally Stacy will get her award at another time. Okay. This next award is a very special award that is given in memory of an RVCC nursing program faculty member and esteemed colleague, Professor Maureen Reha, who passed away last year. This award is given each year to a student who has demonstrated high academic achievement and competence in the clinical setting during their final semester of pediatric nursing. I would like to call to the podium Maureen's husband, Mike, to help me present the Maureen Reha Pediatric Excellence Award. The recipient of this award is a student who has extensive first-hand knowledge in caring for a child with a serious neurological disorder. This student shared what she learned this spring through an honors project by creating a parent's pocket guide on spina bifida for the Spina Bifida Resource Network in Flemington. The Maureen Reha Pediatric Excellence Award winner for 2014 is Melissa May. The final award for this afternoon is the Fabienne Stassen Award. Fabienne Stassen was only 33 when she passed away unexpectedly in February 2004. Her life as a caring and nurturing healthcare provider had barely begun. As a 2002 graduate of the nursing program here at RVCC, Fabienne had found a path to fulfilling her dream in helping others and to make a difference in their lives prior to her passing. To celebrate her life, Fabienne's parents, Franz and Katerina Stassen, have established an endowed scholarship at RVCC and the Fabienne Stassen Award for Excellence in Nursing, which is given annually each year at the pinning ceremony. The Fabienne Stassen Award is given each year to a graduating senior who exemplifies a professional image of nursing and caring attitude with patients and colleagues, serving as a role model for the profession. RVCC is extremely grateful to the Stassens for their generous and thoughtful endowment. Would Dr. and Mrs. Stassen please come to the podium to present the 2014 Fabienne Stassen Award for Excellence in Nursing.
I'm a head smaller than everybody else, so the microphone needs to come down. Thank you very much. She is gone, but I thank her for the introduction. Good afternoon to all of you, the nursing class of 2014, your family and friends, RVCC administrators, educators, and staff, and the other people who are here to honor you with their presence at your pinning ceremony. What a wonderful day to start your path to a great future. I know that I now should tell you a joke, but my talent in joke telling is miserable, and I spare you the experience. As Steve Jobs said, your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. The famous Dutch painter Vincent van Gogh said, "Your profession is not what brings home your weekly paycheck. Your profession is what you were put here on this earth to do, with such passion and intensity that it becomes spiritual in calling. You are fortunate, for you have chosen a profession that you love. And for many of you, it is a spiritual calling." Nurses come from a rich, as many other speakers have said, nurses come from a rich tradition. 160 years ago, Florence Nightingale brought a team of 38 volunteer nurses to care for the British soldier fighting in the Crimean War, where Russia fought against Britain, France, and other nations. In that war, 25,000 British, 100,000 French, and 1 million Russians died, almost all of disease and neglect. Miss Nightingale and her fellow nurses arrived at the military hospital and found 10 times more soldiers were dying of diseases than from battle wounds. Sorry. The nurses worked endlessly to care for the soldiers, and Miss Nightingale gained the name of the Lady with the Lamp for making rounds during the night. Florence Nightingale combined her concern for the lack of sanitation and its effect on mortality with her ability to lead, organize, and get things done. And that is what you will also do. After the war, Florence Nightingale founded the first real school for nightingales. She visited almost every hospital in Europe and published her findings in the book, Notes on Hospitals. Because of her work, we have beautiful hospitals, an honored nursing profession, and data-driven research. It is up to you to carry on her work, like others have said, to address dramatic changes in healthcare and to identify opportunities for improvements in cost-beneficial care and good health outcomes for all. Your teachers prepared you well to carry Miss Nightingale's lamp. Now it is our great pleasure to recognize the 2 recipients of Fabienne's Award, a scholarship. Would Maria Gomez and Melissa May, where are you? Please stand so we can honor you. We very much enjoyed our meetings and are happy that you did so well during the course of the year. Thank you. We are proud of you. In addition to the 2 endowed scholarships, my mother set up an annual Fabienne Stessen Award for Excellence in Nursing. This award, as Patrice said, this award goes to a graduating student who has demonstrated the ability and motivation to be a star in the nursing profession. Without hesitation, we all agreed to grant the award to the student in your class who has shown exceptional dedication and fortitude in very difficult circumstances. Her empathy and caring towards her patients is inspirational. We are very happy to announce that the 9th winner of the Fabienne Stessen Award for Excellence in Nursing is Jessica Hathaway. Congratulations.
Please enjoy your award. And congratulations. You are a wonderful group of students. We congratulate each and every one of you on your accomplishments and wish you the best of luck in your career. Thank you very much for letting us share this special day with you. It brings back happy memories of a simple one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Every year, it is customary for the graduating class to leave a gift to the school. Please welcome Vice President Lynn Rodriguez and Secretary Crystal Seagraves of the evening class to present the class of 2014's gifts.
We are here to present the RVCC nursing program with two gifts. Would Linda Curley, Nursing Skills Lab Coordinator, please come to the podium to accept our gift of $1,000 towards nursing lab equipment.
Thank you so much. In between ATI and ATI, you managed to raise a lot of money, and we really appreciate your generosity, and it's going to help the students moving forward. Thank you.
This year, for our Trends of Nursing Service Learning project, one group partnered with the Hair to Share Foundation, which supplies wigs to cancer patients in need. The founder of this exceptional foundation, Z. Intrabartalio, sorry if I butchered that, has graciously given each graduate a gift. Graduates, the gift was on your chair when you sat down. Please join me in welcoming Miss Intrabartalio to the stage.
It is an extremely complicated name. I asked my husband if I could keep my maiden name, and he refused. It's pronounced Intrabartalio. I even tried to shorten it, and my father-in-law wouldn't allow it either. So, it was hard for me to figure out what to talk about today because I'm not a speaker either. However, some of you do know who I am, and I own a salon in Clinton, New Jersey, and in that salon we have a separate room for wig clients. We service wig clients on a regular basis. There aren't many people in Hunterdon County that do that at all. With that said, I had so many clients coming in who did not have medical insurance for a wig or didn't have the financial means for a wig. So I decided that I had to do something to make a difference. Being a hairdresser, that's what you do. And that's what you guys will be doing on a regular basis. And the rewards that come from that will bring tears to your eyes. As you were walking down, and I saw this first woman walking, crying, I started crying. Making a difference brings rewards and joys that are immeasurable. And so many people ask me, how did you find the energy or the time to come up with the Hair to Share Foundation? And basically, it's evolved over time with the experience that I've had in my life. And I'm going to share an allegory from Emily Pearl Kingsley. I have a severely autistic and mentally retarded son. I have 3 children, and my life has been extremely different because of that. And Emily Kingsley also has a Down syndrome child, and she was instrumental in bringing special needs kids to Sesame Street in the 60s and 70s. And she was asked how to explain what it's like to have a special needs child. And what she came up with is exactly how I explain it to people. And you'll see at the end how it will somehow incorporate into your career as well. She had said that having a child, raising a family, and anticipating that is almost like anticipating your vacation of a lifetime. You buy a bunch of guidebooks, you make wonderful plans. You want to go to the Colosseum if you're going to Italy. You want to see Michelangelo. You want to go on the gondolas in Venice. You may even learn some handy phrases in Italian. It's all very exciting. After months of eager anticipation, the day finally arrives. You pack your bags and off you go. Several hours later, the plane lands. The stewardess comes in and says, "Welcome to Holland." You go, "Holland? I didn't sign up for Holland. I signed up for Italy. I'm supposed to go to Italy. All my life I've dreamed of going to Italy. But there's been a change in the flight plan. They've landed in Holland, and there you must stay. The important thing is that they haven't taken you to a horrible, disgusting, filthy place. It's just a different place. So you must go out and buy new guidebooks. You must learn a whole new language, and you will meet a whole new group of people that you have never met. It's just a different place. It's slower paced than Italy, less flashy than Italy, but after you've been there for a while and catch your breath, you look around and you begin to notice that Holland has windmills, Holland has tulips, even Rembrandts. But everyone you know is busy coming and going from Italy, and they're all bragging about what a wonderful time they've had, and for the rest of your life you will say, yes, that's where I was supposed to go. That's what I had planned. And the pain of that will never, ever go away, because the loss of a dream is very significant. But if you spend your life mourning the fact that you didn't get to Italy, you may never be free to enjoy the very special and very lovely things about Holland. I've been in Holland now for the past 17 years, and it has become home to me. I've had time to catch my breath, to settle and adjust, to accept something different than I had planned. I reflect back on those years when I had first landed in Holland, remember clearly my shock, my fear, my anger, the pain and uncertainty. In those first few years, I tried to get back to Italy as much as I could, but Holland was where I needed to stay. Today I can say how far I have come on this unexpected journey. I have learned so much more. But this too has been a journey of time. I worked hard. I bought new guidebooks, I learned a new language, and I slowly found my way around this land. I've met others whose plans had changed like mine, who could share my experience. We supported one another, and many of those supporters for me were the nurses at the many hospitals I went to. Some of these fellow travelers had been in Holland longer than I and were seasoned guides, assisting me along the way. Many have encouraged me, many have taught me to open my eyes to the wonder and gifts to behold in this new land. I've discovered a community of caring. Holland wasn't so bad. I think that Holland is used to wayward travelers like me and grew to become a land of hospitality, reaching out to welcome, to assist, to support newcomers like me in this new land. Over the years, I've wondered what life would be like if I had gone to Italy as planned. Would it have been easier? Would it have been rewarding? Would I have learned some of the important lessons I hold today? Sure, this journey has been more challenging at times. And I still stomp my feet, I still cry in frustration, and I still protest. And yes, Holland is slower paced than Italy and less flashy, but this too has been an unexpected gift. I've learned to slow down in ways too and look closer at things with a new appreciation for the remarkable beauty of Holland with its tulips, windmills, and Rembrandts. I've come to love Holland and call it home. I have traveled over the world and discovered that it doesn't matter where you land. What's more important is what you make of your journey and how you see and enjoy the very special, very lovely things that Holland has to offer. It's been over 17 years. I landed in a place I hadn't planned, yet I am thankful for this destination, and it has become richer than I could ever imagine. I wouldn't have had the energy. I don't think I would have had the commitment to make a difference in other people's lives like I did with the foundation. And all of you are going to have people landing in Holland every day, and you're going to have to, and they're going to depend on your compassion, your caring, and your love. And as a thank you, the salon has a couple gifts on your seat, because we want you to feel good as much as you can as you're making other people feel good. And one of that is 15% off your service for an entire year if you choose to come to the salon. I just want to say thank you and congratulations.
And now, after 2 years of rigorous and demanding work, the moment of pinning has arrived. Families and friends, please feel free to come forward to take pictures when your graduate receives their pin, but please remember to return to your seat quickly so others will have the same opportunity. Please welcome back Professor Case, as well as Professor Stetson, Professor Butler, and Nadine Larson, our Health Service Education Student Service Specialists, to present the nursing pins.
I'm very pleased to announce the names of the RVCC nursing program graduates of 2014. Grace Abbey. Ulysses Almonte. Jessica Anderson. Karen Appleton. Laura Arango. Arifa Bacchus. Heather Bachman. Emily Barnes. Shabri Benson. Vanita Bola. Amelia Berliga. Maury Brown. Ezra Keynes. Elise Carrasio. Anthony Catalano. Priscilla Cisternos. Denara Class. Elizabeth Connolly. Alexis Contessa. Allison Cornell. Michelle Cristelli. Irene Dovidio. Sandra Damon. Abigail Demkowitz. Ashley Diaz. Nina Dyduk. Dennis Michael Engstrom. Mary Figueroa. Megan Finn. EJ Fortunati. Yana Gerlach. Alexander Glusky. Patricia Godfrey. Brielle Gomez. Maria Gomez. Joy Griffith. Daniel Halverson. Mi Han. Jessica Hathaway. Tracy Henriquez. Selpio Hong. Kara Hotko. Joy Williams. Yvonne Jackson. Lauren Jankowski. Mary Ann Jurgens. Allison Kachadovich. Harbeen Kaur. Shannon Kelleher. Lisa Lamperti. Holly Landon. Juliana Lazarta. Dawn Lerbuff. Sean Lyon. Precious McCaculog. Helen Matchett. Mariana Manilio. Dana Marinaro. Kristen May. Melissa May. Sandra Mbelli. Ravi Mode. Anthony Nand. Jennifer Natali. Amanda Norman. Jessica Perpignan. Courtney Prince. Suzanne Randall. Christina Riley. Laureen Robledlo. Lynn Rodriguez. Jacqueline Ryan. Myra Sanchez. Sandra Sanchez. Jennifer Sorrow. Bradley Schmeit. Phoebe Scully. Crystal Seagreaves. Patricia Saletti. Sharmisa Sen. Heather Small. Jennifer Solomon. Christopher Speakman. Sally Stacy. Svetlana Starbinsky. Rebecca Sullivan. Carrie Toth. Kristen Toth. Michelle Vespa. Thomas Wazensky. Teresa Yerian. Lindsay Zervopoulos. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Ravi Mode and I'm the Vice President of the Day Program. I would like to thank all the faculty, my classmates, and obviously family. For the class 2014, for the faculty who got us here, and for yourselves, because without you, your support and understanding, the challenging journey we embarked on 2 years ago would have been that much more difficult. Please join us in a round of applause. Please welcome the day and evening class treasurer, Jacqueline Ryan, Daniel Harvison, to lead the class in the 2014 Nursing Pledge and Lighting of the Candles. How about that?
Class of 2014, please stand.
We light these candles to symbolize the passing of the flame of wisdom into our hands. May it serve as a guide to illuminate our paths into the future. With this gesture, we take responsibility for our calling as healers.
Class of 2014, please join us in reciting the Nurses' Pledge. Upon my honor, I solemnly pledge in the presence of this assembly to practice my profession faithfully. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standards of my profession, practicing with conscience, dignity, and compassion. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and will not knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to keeping and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty will I endeavor to aid my fellow healers in their work and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. I declared my willingness to unite in a program of action, sharing information and solutions to resolve problems and improve conditions locally, nationally, and globally in order to achieve health for all humanity. You may be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the recessional, we invite you to reunite with your nurse at the reception being held in the conference center.
Thank you all for joining us today.
Congratulations to the class of 2014.